and you both are just that I'm right or wrong and what's my mistake. Okay.
Yeah, start. You can start. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So today our topic is English. Means English language is very important. So definitely English is very important because every person live different state and different cities, different countries. Then after we connect each other, very easy process in this language. Okay. So due to this, English is very important. And I have a big example for me that I have after marriage. I'm not doing any work. So 10 years ago I start my this journey, so now this time I learn a lot. Okay, so I connect also a lot of people, and so due to this English is very important, otherwise this is not possible for me. And
Yeah,
English is
correct.
everybody know that English is a global language, and now this time our children also teach study in English medium school, and if I don't know, so how can I teach, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, all over the world, it has become like in global language too. But if you want to interact with in the different countries, so the main language is to interact with different people all over the country. It's in the English language. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yes.
every
Yes.
person's native language is different, but English is a common language. So due to this, we can easily connect and we easily explore our thoughts, because we learn this language, so we understand very easily.
Yeah. Yesterday, what happened, Sandhya? I was watching a video. Watching a video of one Mr. Collins. He's from Britain. England. So yeah,
Okay.
and he was speaking so good Hindi. So I thought, let me, yeah, I can become the coach, the coach of English, Hindi speaking. Yeah,
I
can be
also,
the
ma'am,
coach.
when I watch any foreigner videos, so they are using Hindi language. They learn a Hindi language. So that
Yeah,
time I also think that yeah, I know Hindi language, so I teach Hindi. But not this time I
Sandhya,
learn this language. So this is a different skill.
yeah, Sandhya, how
Yes,
about
ma'am.
becoming the Hindi language? Sandhya, is
Pardon,
it,
pardon,
yeah,
ma'am.
is it a good idea to become a coach in Hindi language for the Britishers and, for the Americans? We can
Yes,
become, no?
yes. Of course, of course. Of course, ma'am. If anybody is very good in Hindi and they have time, they take that opportunity. They can teach worldwide to the
Yeah.
teacher, and not only Hindi, ma'am. Sanskrit is also there.
Yes.
But, yeah, but I'm comfortable
India,
in
many
to,
people.
yeah, we are, yeah. Okay, yeah, Sandhya. Yeah, English
So
language is becoming yes.
English is, yes, ma'am. Everyone knows that English is very important language these days for business, for trip, for their career, anywhere, any thing. If we want to do, English is most important. But my question is, English should be um, English should be just uh, accept as a second language, because it is global language these days. Everyone is speaking, try to speak in English, and our children are their schooling is also in English medium. Yeah, everyone send their child there. So English language just we should accept as a document language or not. Take as a second language, because our document language is Hindi. No. So if new generation, coming generation is not able to quickly they understand the English, Hindi as they understand the English these days. And maybe it will be happen. It would be happen in future, because everyone focus on the English language. All books, all books comes in English. As we were Hindi medium student, nowadays same way they are English medium students. So in future it would be happen. No. So my opinion, my question is, we should accept that as a document second language or not.
Sandhya, what is the noise from your side? There is a noise, no?
Yeah, that is network issue, ma'am.
Yes,
Network
yes.
issue. Network issue. Here is no nothing.
No, that it is from your side. I'm asking, is it from your side? Okay. Yeah, what was the question?
My question is, English language should be considered as a second language for documents or not?
Second language for the documents.
Yes.
You mean to say for official work and for the colleges and yeah.
Yes.
No, yeah, it should be. Yeah. I think it should be the first language. It should become because the exams, interviews, everything these days are held in English language.
Yes.
Okay. Wherever we go, if we go for some to appear for some interviews or for some exams also, most of the exams and interviews, we see these are held in English language. So yeah,
Yes.
it should become, the what to say the not first language, just second language. It can become yes.
Yes, because you know why I'm asking this question. In
Yeah.
future, coming generation is not able to understand deeply Hindi in deeply.
Yeah.
Because everyone send their child to English medium. There is only Hindi is a subject as a
Yes.
Yes,
subject, and
yeah.
it's only as we followed in our schooling time English, uh, 10th and 12th, till 10th, first till
Yeah.
10th, this is compulsory for every student. And
Yes.
after that, they have choice, not 10th, even 9th, 8th. After 8th,
Yeah.
they have choice. They can choose any other subject. For as many people choose Sanskrit for scoring their grades, marks.
Okay.
So that's why I'm asking. They are not. They will not be able to understand deeply. So if documents are official language is Hindi, so how can they survive? So for that reason, English should be there as a second language for document.
Yes, Geeta, what are your views?
Yes, ma'am. I agree with you because now this time every student teach English language. It's a main reason, ma'am, because they go to outside, so they face a lot of problem.
Yes.
If they don't know English, native language is important. I know, but
Yes.
English is the second language. Okay, this is correct. I agree
Yeah.
with you, Sandhya ma'am, that because when we search anything, so they provide in English language, not a Hindi language.
Yeah, of course in English. Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
If you go to any institute, so they are very confused. They can't teach Hindi language and other language because English is a very easy process and every teacher learn this language. So English is a very important.
Yeah.
even
Yeah. It
you
is.
search, you type incorrect sentences in a Google, and
Yeah. It,
Google
yeah.
give us correct answer, and
Yes.
that question also he corrects the question too. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking, because if we also we let it be our new coming generation, we are also involved whole day in this learning this language,
Yes.
and
Yes,
Yes.
we try to speak, we try to connect with the people, and we try to speak in this English language.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, whole
Yeah.
day we busy and with it. And when any our relatives call these days, just we try
yeah.
to convey our message and
Yeah.
avoid after that. We don't
Yes,
want to mingle with anybody. So that's one, because a single message, our society's papers, society maintenance bill, you go to the hospital, bank, everywhere English is required.
Yes.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
entire world busy and they passionate about this language. So why English language should not be considered as a second language for documents. Yes,
You mean to say why it can't be considered as a second language, right?
yes, yes,
You mean to
yes,
say the generation today is like I actually know I'm not clear with your point. For the documents you're saying for the everything, for everything to convey a thought, to convey, everything. Yeah, not only about the document, it has become the very I mean to say if see, if we are not nothing to speak about the document, if we are somewhere in the airports, we are, for suppose you are in the foreign country, you've gone abroad, and you are
yes,
on the yeah, and you want to speak to some air hostess, to that time, of course, we can speak in Hindi, but to every airlines hostesses, it has become the common language. English is the common language, not only for the documents. I mean to say to convey our thoughts, to convey our feelings, we need
Yes.
English everywhere, wherever we go.
yes. Even we are not feel emotionally connect with this language,
Yeah,
still
then
we
also,
are trying.
yeah,
Yes, but willingly or unwillingly, we have to speak, we have to learn, and you have to send our child because we have that insecurity. Our children can't be aside, can't away from
can't,
that language.
can't be left behind. Yes. Yeah.
Hmm. Because day by day, technology is bit by bit, it is improving. No.
Yes.
So if
Yeah.
we don't send our child, we don't educate our child, how can they complete with the world? We
Yes.
have that insecurity. So maybe every technology, if comes in English and everywhere we speak in English, English is become like that passport and water. Without water, we can't live, and without passport, we can't go anywhere. So
Yes.
same way, maybe without English, coming generation they can't survive. For
Yeah, of
that
Yeah.
course.
Right.
reason, it is my
Yes.
opinion. Second language considered as a second language, and that is the English language
Of
after
course,
Hindi.
it will be, and it is considered a second language. And of course, in the long run, also, it will be considered the second language only. We won't
Yes.
Yes,
accept, yeah, we won't be accepting it as a first language, Every
Yes.
time
Yes.
it
yes.
will be
And
yeah,
if anybody they can't understand English or Hindi, according to their choice, they demand for that document.
yeah.
No,
Hmm.
and both languages should be second as a second language. It's my opinion. It's declared,
Yeah,
considered. Yes,
and you are right, and you are right. And even my view, it should be considered as a second language.
yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Everyone know,
So,
ma'am. This is the
One
second
thing I
language.
tell you, one thing I'll tell you that the people who are staying, abroad, like in US or UK, they are Indians, and they will never taught their children, to speak about Hindi. Those children in my flat only, one lady is there. So she and when a grandchildren from Canada they come over here, they don't know a word of Hindi.
Yes.
The parents should, teach them our language. What is our to say our
mother tongue,
country? Yeah, the main our
mother
country's
tongue.
language is Hindi first, their mother tongue.
Hmm.
But they don't know. I feel bad so many times, So
And children has that very sharp mind. They learn four languages at the same time. I have an example. My neighbors has twins boys, and from the beginning, when they completed their 6 months and just they started speaking and uh, one word, their parents, they have a father and mother, they speak in English, and grandpa and grandma in Kokan
mm,
language, they use Kokan language, and her granny, and no, grandpa and granny, they both, one is a Kokan language, granny is belongs from Kokan language, and grandma use Marathi language.
Okay.
So, and when they go to the school and they play and they are all the peer groups,
Yeah.
they use Hindi. So that child, I have seen 6 years child very well spoke those four languages. So at the same time, and they have no any environment by listening because they get that environment in child from childhood. So
Yeah.
if anybody wants to teach their child their mother tongue and their second first language is Hindi, second is English, third is English. Anybody can teach because children are able to pick up that
Yeah.
by
But
listening
yeah,
very
we have
quickly.
seen in India too. If you go to like Nadu or Kerala, so there are girls who don't even know Hindi, a word of Hindi. You know, so yeah,
Even you
and
go to the garden, ma'am. You go to the garden. In the garden, many parents, many their cousins, they use English. Even grandma don't know English, but she also try to speak that
yeah,
with that child because why? Because all the family members talk in English with that child. That's why grandma is
yeah,
also started asking, bring the ball. Where
yeah,
is your ball? Only ball, take your ball. Small sentences they try to speak. And even I heard one grandma is was in the garden. She told, बाबू उधर मत जाओ स्नैक है उधर. हाँ?
Yes.
आपका बॉल कहाँ है? That only one word she tried to speak with that child. If
yeah,
that is much important after Hindi, everyone not pretend but everyone tried to be smart and people started forcing their child.
yeah.
If they are not speak at home, a child can't learn, they consider like that. But it is
But,
not, it is
but
totally
I
wrong.
but I think being an Indian, if you are an Indian and an Indian should know Hindi in whatever state residing, like maybe residing in Tamil Nadu, any place. So in Rajasthan or Maharashtra, so I think every person should know the language Hindi. Yeah,
Yes.
those.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been to Tamil Nadu. So which city I was like I was in some Kanyakumari, I think. So when I went there, I just started speaking in Hindi. So that shopkeeper, he doesn't know a word of Hindi, and not even English, not even English. It was so difficult for to convey what I want from the shop. So I mean to say, being an Indian, everyone should know Hindi, and
Yes.
and after that, run after English. First, we should know Hindi. Every person.
Yes.
Once my sister-in-law, she has visited once Karnataka. So she needed tea, and she asked to her husband. So her husband told her, "No, you go and take, and you go and take." So first of all, she has insecure. She has a fear and hesitation. How to ask? I don't know English. That's why she asked to her husband. But she went to the shopkeeper and she asked that shopkeeper, two patti. One word she used, two patti. And shopkeeper gave two patti and quietly she offered him money, extra money, and how much money he wanted to cut that. He took his money and extra money he returned to her. So this that's why that day she realized no English is important, and she also said that same thing. English must be Hindi. And they should be proper Hindi at least as I use broken English. Patti, yeah, at least they should speak brokeable Hindi. Let me
Yeah,
try.
and say, yeah.
My voice is not clear. Your voice
Yeah,
is cracking sometimes.
yeah, yeah. I don't know from which side. I think from Sandhya's side.
Yeah, I think, ma'am, yeah. My side is everything is fine.
Yeah, even here
Hmm.
everything is fine.
Your
Sandhya,
ma'am, your voice is also
Yes.
nice, but Sandhya ma'am's voice is not good.
fine.
Okay.
No, no, Sandhya ma'am voice is not
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. My network be maybe
Yeah,
network
some
yeah.
issue.
you must be having some issue. That's all.